Hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. Is it called episode? I guess so. Why not? Let me turn this to my motivational music, just first thing in the morning to get motivated and really to just keep the disciplines in place. So let me hit that for a minute and turn that off. Hey, today we're going to talk about motivation versus discipline. You probably see scrolling along the bottom, it says motivation is like fast food. Motivation is like fast food. And we're going to get into that. But before I go into motivation and discipline, I want to get into why Mack's Monday Mojo is here. So I need to take some coffee first because that's that mojo that we need to get going. Finished up the workout this morning. It's Monday. It's a fun day. It's a day to get the week rolling. So, but before I get too deep into it, let's talk about what's going to happen, what we got going on next week or what we got planned this week. We'll be traveling out to Dallas to go speak in front of some loan officers with it's an awesome crew, next level loan officers. I love those guys. They've helped me so much. And then next week, Monday, we got a special guest coming on. I'm going to show you who this special guest is. Because motivation comes from all types of places. And I think a lot of times motivation comes from people, places, and things that we would least expect. And I am blessed enough that my uncle has said he will come on the show and talk about, what's motivated him. And as you can see, you probably see up there, Morgan Freeman is not my uncle, but his son is. So Alfonso Freeman will be joining us next week on the show to talk a little bit about what motivated him. Because when you have, a celebrity dad, sometimes you may not need motivation to keep going. And we want to talk to him a little bit about what he did as he was growing up and, some of the ups and downs and what kept him going forward. So we're going to get into that next week. Feel free to join in, ask questions. Let's have some fun with this one. All right. Well, let's get into our Monday Mojo. All right. So why I say motivation is like fast food is because motivation just comes and it goes. It comes in, tastes good, feels good, gets you all pumped up. And then a couple of days or hours and sometimes minutes go by and that motivation is gone. So is motivation bad? No, motivation is good. I think it's great. But I think we also need to add something to it. It's discipline. Discipline is a lot different. Discipline is something you do every day, no matter what, and it keeps you going forward. So what I found, and through the teachings of another one of my favorites, let me share this with you real quick. If you have not heard of this man, you should go out, Google him, and find his stuff and check him out. His name is David Goggins. I normally don't promote a lot of people, but this guy is awesome. He wrote a book called Can't Hurt Me, Master Your Mind and Defy the Odds. And this guy was a Navy SEAL. He also went through Ranger training. He went through another armed forces training, and he's run over 60 marathons and 200-mile type deals. I mean, the dude is absolutely amazing. He owns the world record for the most pull-ups in 17 hours. That is an astounding number of 4,000 pull-ups in 17 hours. Try that one. But what he talks about in a lot of what he says is discipline. So motivation can be used in discipline. So where I found this to be awesome in my career, in my life, talking with others, helping motivate kids, is add motivation as a part of your discipline. So if you have a problem finishing things out, but motivation gets you going, so find yourself a motivational speech, or I listen to a lot of Eric Thomas. Add that to your discipline of your morning ritual. So listen to that for 5 minutes first thing in the morning. Get yourself motivated because you need it, and then go do what you need to do. Now, what the difference is for a lot of people is we don't do this every day. What we need to do is get to where we jump on this every day and we listen to these motivational speakers, because we know that maybe our shortfall is we don't have the discipline to keep going. So, like I said, motivation is like fast food. It gives us that nourishment for a short period of time. It's not always that great for us because we go spin ourselves up and out of control. However, it can be tempered by adding the discipline to it. So if you add the discipline to it, you put it in on a morning basis, you get yourself ramped up and you go. It's kind of like a cup of coffee. It doesn't last forever, but if you drink a couple more cups of coffee, you'll keep going. So this is just a small, I think a quick fix a lot of times is the motivation. You get it, you go to these seminars, we get rocking and rolling, then we come home and yeah, it sounded good there and it felt really good. But now I have to wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock, like I said I would, and go to the gym. I need to make all my phone calls. I need to do all these things. Now it's finding the discipline around those things to keep going. Like I said, nothing wrong with motivation. Motivation is awesome if you use it in the right way. So another thing I want to just jump into real quick is, a lot of times the motivation comes from for those few minutes or hours in time when we're at we're listening to that motivational speaker, or we're at the motivational seminar. Is during that period of time, we're changing the story that's being played inside of our brains. Okay. So they're telling us, you can do it, rah, 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 rah. And your brain is changing, but it doesn't continue over and over and over because you're not hearing that all the time. So as you start to listen to this more and more, all these motivational speakers more and more, you start to change your story. Now, that can be done without a motivational speaker. What you can start to do is use affirmations. Start to change the story that you're being told. A lot of times that story is a negative story, hey, you tried that diet before and it didn't last and it didn't work for you. You lost 10 pounds, but then you gained 20 back. You're listening to all these things. These are these infomercials at night. Lose 20 pounds in 2 days. And then you're like, well, I did that and then I gained it all back. So you're telling yourself this negative story. Change the story to a positive story about how you can achieve your goal and watch what starts to happen. Okay. So as you change the story changes you. So keep changing the story every single day and get stronger and stronger and stronger and watch what happens. All right, folks. We only give snippets. So is snippets a word? I don't know if snippets is a word, but just a quick 8 to 10 minutes of just a boom, boom, boom. Let's get pumped. Let's go ahead and remember last week. It works. Write your goals down. I went through, did my goals. Did you do yours? A lot of people emailed me and text me and they were pumped that they were going to do it. Did we do it? Did we put our goals down? Are we saying those affirmations every single day? Because if you're not, it's okay. Grab that story. It's okay. And say, now I'm going to do it and I'm going to change this. And whether or not it's listening to a motivational person, speaker, Anthony Robbins, David Goggins, whoever it is for you, Grant Cardone, whoever it is for you, listen to them on a daily basis. Just try that for a couple of weeks and see if it helps you change your story, because that's what we're here to do. Not only are we here to drink coffee, but we're here to change your story. All right. So I would love it if you would share with me what your goals are. Maybe it's just, it's not about making these big, yearly goals and all that. If that's your gig, go for it. I'm not here to tell you to do anything different. It's your story, right? But what I am here to help you with is most people are really short bursts, 3 months about the longest that we stay focused. Then we're kind of spinning and we're off to something else. That's just the way, business people are, entrepreneurs are, people that are, go-getters. They just are that way. So accept that, set your goals on a 3-month time frame and get ready to get out and get it going. All right. So I appreciate you joining me for Mack's Cup of Mojo. This is my 10 minutes in the morning where I get to have some coffee, hang out with some friends, and pass on some things that, I wish had been passed on to me earlier, would have changed the game. But you know what? We're going to talk about this in a few weeks too. It's not just changing the story, because I do have to change the story that I was told, but things don't happen to you, they happen for you. So there's a reason for everything, and it's a reason you're here, and it's a reason why you keep tuning in. Hey, go get it today. Monday is an awesome day. That's an affirmation. Monday is an amazing day. Monday is a day where we go make change. All righty. I'll see you soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.